Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Araceli Amador with Las Aventuras de Araceli, and today I have a special person over here. Is Brandy Willett, and she is here to share with us about the Small Business Development Center, where she is the director, the regional director of the program. So she will tell us what is the Small Business Development Center and what services are available for all of us who can take advantage of all these services. And let's start.
Well, thank you. Yeah, the Small Business Development Center was created about 40 years ago to help small businesses with any of their technical needs. And we kind of divide it into three basic services. We do a ton of training. You probably have seen our training out there on our website, and also including conferences. We're having a big existing business conference on May 2nd to celebrate Small Business Week. So we try to do a ton of training and really try to aim in at what small businesses need. Obviously, we do a lot of social media training.
Yes.
The second thing we do, and probably where we spend most of our time, is one-on-one, confidential, no-cost advising with small businesses. So we're here to answer questions anywhere from, hey, I've got an idea. Can this really be a business? To, hey, I've been here 30 years and I want to exit, and anything in between. We do a lot of work with helping businesses find funding if it's possible. We help them kind of look at their plan, look at their books, see where they're maybe off a little bit, discover what the value of their business is. So all those kind of things we work with, along with all the startup things, which obviously we love to do. And then the last thing we do is connect, because we are not experts on everything, but we've been at this a long time. So we have a really great network, and in this community especially, there's a ton of people. So we do help make connections. When we don't know the answer, we'll help you find it. And that's really kind of where we focus in.
Mhm. Yes, it's really interesting because, as an entrepreneur, it's really difficult to find the answers to all the questions. And right here, I find that really like you can find all the help that you need in one place. And then they have partnerships. And with who are your partners in Wichita?
Oh my goodness, we have a ton. Obviously, we work really close with the SBA and with the SCORE advisors. They're kind of part of our central network. The International Rescue Committee actually has some people who work with small businesses, and we work with them. We work very closely with the CREATE campaign. In fact, at one point, Christina Long worked in this office, so that's a great connection. We work with Empower. We actually have a coalition of resource partners that we do a meeting with every 2 months, just to talk about everything that everybody's doing. The IRS attends that, some of the local city governments attend that, all sorts of people. So it's really our goal to not only connect ourselves, but also to connect these other organizations. So it's a lot easier for businesses to find what they need.
And who is behind the Small Business Association? Because it was created 40 years ago, but how it became all these resources are all together?
Yeah, so it's was started by the Small Business Administration. So they are one of our main funders. Then our universities give us some matching funds to make this possible. So we're very thankful that WSU lets us be here and lets us do this. And then we also get some funding from the Kansas Department of Commerce. So all those people come together, just really to put us here as technical support.
Yes. This is a great asset for all of us that are entrepreneurs. And how difficult is to become a client over here?
It's really easy. We have a link on our website that says request advising. You go in there, you fill out as much as you can on our form, you submit it, and you'll get an email back right away that lets you know it's been in. And then within a day or so, we'll send you an email that gives you a link to my calendar. And all new clients, I spend about half hour with, just kind of talking about what we do, finding out what kind of help they need. And then from there, I assign them to an advisor in our office who can best help them. So it's a pretty easy process, pretty painless.
Mhm. And when you're talking about advisors, how many or who are the advisors or mentors that you can get?
Yeah, so I have basically there are five of us who do the one-on-one advising. Well, no, six. I would say there's six of us, and we kind of have areas that we really specialize in. I've got a marketing advisor who actually has some people under her, both a graphic artist and a social media specialist, and also a writer. So she kind of has that whole team behind her, but she's kind of our main contact there. Um, we do startups, so that's kind of where I specialize a lot of times. I have a gentleman who has had like 7 or 8 businesses of his own, and he is out there taking people who are just kind of struggling with their operating business, or people who are looking to sell. I have a gentleman here who's really good at projections and inventory and all those spreadsheets you need. How do you charge for things? And so that's a really great resource we have. He also helps value businesses for people who are buying. He's a lot of times on the buyer side. I have a gal who's really good at the accounting, the HR, kind of those inner workings. And I have a gal who's amazing with business plans. She has been a real help to us, and she also does our market research. So we do all those. I do a lot of startups myself, and then we're actually adding one more staff member. We're going to have someone who's retiring from banking come in, and they're going to kind of be here to help us look over the business plans and the projections before people go to the bank. So they kind of have one last resource to help them get ready and help them feel more confident going to the bank.
Yeah, and those are things that businesses are needing, because before you can go to these opportunities, you have to be sure that you're not going to be rejected. And then I feel that this is something that everyone needs to know. And what is the cost of these services?
Our advising is at no cost to the small business. So any of those one-on-one sessions, thanks to the SBA, our university, and the Kansas Department of Commerce, we get to do that. So.
As you can see, it's affordable.
Totally.
Especially for the ones that are starting the business idea, that they have a struggle in their business that they have started. And I feel that it's a great resource for all of us, and also where they can find their office. Because would you have several all over the city, or is just one? Or
we just have one office here. We actually are one of 8 sites within the state of Kansas, though. We serve 10 counties here in South Central Kansas, and then we have others around the states at other universities and the like. So that's a great benefit to us. But we are here, and to be honest, most of our contact is via Zoom, so it's really easy. You don't have to leave your business to make an appointment, drive 20 minutes to get here. We can meet with you on Zoom, which is helpful to a lot of people.
Does that mean that if somebody is from Salina, somebody from Newton, somebody from, we can say, Mount Vernon, or places like this, they can just call you and set up that and do the follow-up on Zoom and phone calls?
Yep, phone calls, Zoom. Yeah, absolutely. I've got clients. Salina's not in my region, but I've got clients in McPherson, Hutchinson. I've got them down in Cowley, out in Kingman. So yeah, all those people, we can definitely do that. And sometimes we meet in person if it's something that's really helpful, or it's something that they prefer. But we have a lot of options available as far as that's concerned. So yeah, it works really well. As long as you sign up online to be a client, we can work with you.
And where is located this location?
We are located in the WSU Metroplex. So we're off main campus on 29th and Oliver, in the Metroplex. And yeah, it's free parking. How about that? That never happens at WSU.
Yes, and this place is huge, and they have the classes over here. And how they can find the schedule of the classes?
Yep, again, it's on our website. If you just Google WSU KSBDC, it will be the first thing that pops up. And there's a link on there for training. There's a link on there for our events, like our conference that's coming up. There's a link to sign up for advising. We try to just keep all of that in one place so that you know how to get to us.
Okay. Now you know what is a Small Business Development Center, what services are available for all of you. And if you want to take advantage of this, visit the website, and also on Facebook, they have a page where you can find all this information that I'm sharing with you. And thank you so much.
Thank you. It's great to talk about all this.
Thank you for all of you that have been here, share this information, like the page of Kansas Small Business Development Center. In that way, you can follow whatever event they are having very soon or later on during the year, and all the workshops are posted right there, okay? Thank you so much, and have a happy Friday. Bye-bye.